Could you describe your thoughts on James Carney?
No.
I would also say that you are a thoughtful person, not necessarily sending out cards on people's birthdays, because I never got one from you, but thoughtful in that you always provoked thought.
Those lip pencil shavings with leaves on the ground.
Buck, it's your old friend Buck. I just want to wish you the best in retirement. I know it's well deserved, and you probably should have left years ago.
The greatest advice, which I hope to carry on in my last few years of teaching, is how to say no. Greatest.
Carney's famous last words to me: CSE, those letters will mean nothing to me.
And just because I can doesn't mean that I will.
I hope you find mornings with Joseph Conrad and afternoons with the dogs and really doing whatever the hell you want to do.
No, boy, I'll never drink a drop. You want 3 or 4, just tell me when to stop. You can make me wait.
Dated. There was heartbreak.
Masterpiece. Carney, I think this describes you. Despite being a Chiefs fan, you are unique. Maybe some contention on the beautiful, but masterpiece. Yeah.
Sure takes a lot of people to make this scene.
You know, my first year teaching at Fairport, I was a traveling teacher, and we had a coffee club with yourself and Mr. Zimmerman and Jim Sluzarski and Bob Pomander, and it was fantastic. And I was a rookie teacher, and you really put your arm around me, and you nurtured me about how to teach 7th graders, and it was fantastic, and it's something that I'll never ever forget.
Guys, I'm gonna miss you a lot. It's gonna be weird without you here next year, and I really hope that our inside jokes with our good friends Kanye and Rex live on forever.
When to stop, you can make me wait, and I'll savor the anticipation. We'll go.
Maybe you can become a part-time dog catcher in Batavia or something. But you can't bring them all home with you, Jim. I mean, that's too much poop at home. So, hey, enjoy your retirement.
Yes, baby, and I'm giving it all I got.
AJ Money, congratulations.
Things I will not miss about James Carney. Number 1, the fact that he has a fan club and posts these pictures all over school is repulsive. Number 2, he likes to send out Christmas cards every year, and he sends a special one to Babs, which is deeply, deeply disturbing.
Rock, your time has come. Your beard is unruly, and now you're done. So many years we taught together, my beacon of light in all kinds of weather. Your caustic wit is always so droll, but your years of service, they've taken their toll. The Civil War project, a de Tocqueville quote, your face full of fur, like a billy goat. Thousands of students have been in your class, and now it's time to rest your ass. Enjoy some time with Wendy and your pets. At your age, it's as good as it gets. We'll miss you here in Ferryport. Now run along, shoo! It's time to cavort.
Hi. Oh, Carney. My Carney. Yeah, first impression of Carney, summer of 2001. I was a new teacher in Fairport, in the high school, at the library. Very excited to meet my mentor. Yes, a man who was to be my compass in that first year of teaching. When all of a sudden here came a man who I could only assume was homeless. I thought, what a progressive district, taking in wayward souls off the street. Turns out this man actually was my mentor. Shaved head, long beard, cut off sweatshirt with puppy dogs on it. He informed me that he would not be attending any more mentor meetings for that year and told me to leave him alone unless it was really important. So that's my first impression. Now, it turns out, of course, we would get along quite well, and Carney is truthfully someone in my life that I value very much. Of course, I learned a lot from him as a teacher, how to be yourself, how to make history not suck for kids. Of course, I mostly enjoyed playing music with him. Even when he acted like a diva and made me set up and take down his equipment at all shows, I still enjoyed it. Even when audiences dubbed us the ass sucks and mistook me for his teenage daughter, I still enjoyed it. In fact, it was at one particular gig in Rochester at Spot Coffee that I must thank Carney, because he encouraged me to chase after a young British girl and talk to her. I did, and this year marks our 10th wedding anniversary, and we have 2 kids, so who would have thunk it? But turns out Jim Carney is quite the matchmaker, so I have him to thank for that. So, Carney, here's to a retirement full of good bourbon, good music, and stale old dog farts. Enjoy.
Why is this taking so long? Are you videoing or something? Get me out of here.
All you should do is put a little heart. Carney, here's a math equation for you. You have driven 449,760 miles to get to Fairport. That's 338 days, almost an entire year. Fairport owes you this much money. I hope you get your money, buddy. We'll miss you.
It'd be nice to bring you back to where
Hi, Carney. I'm gonna miss you a lot. I'm gonna miss you calling me Gouch in the hallways. No one does that anymore. I'm gonna miss I think we have the equal perspective on things that I'm gonna miss discussing with you. But I know you're gonna be having fun. And I'm really going to miss, and I promise to take care of Renee in your absence, okay? So Santa Larry will be well taken care of and loved.
pretending to listen, if you please.
Can you describe the history of your relationship with Carney?
The real history or the
Yes.
fiction
Is
that
there
was made?
There's a fictional history?
Absolutely. It started in 1995. It's 96.
And what's the fictional history?
Well, some terrible things happened that year. And Jim Carney sang a song called the Santa Larry Blues. In that song, he mentioned that we dated. And there was heartbreak. People then took that as truth. And since 1995, I've been trying to educate the masses.
And how do you educate them?
Usually I say, he's repulsive. I would never date that man. Are you kidding me?
So you didn't date him?
No, I could never date him, ever.
Why not?
Because he's repulsive and obnoxious and difficult. I can go on and on. How much tape do you have on that thing?
He's retiring. Did you want to congratulate him?
Congratulate or celebrate? That's where I'm at.
It's a celebration?
It's been a celebration. This has been in the works. I've been planning for 23 years.
Can you describe what happened with the car, his car?
Well, that was a bad year. As an example, he, on Twin Day, during Spirit Week, created a repulsive picture of me holding 2 baby Carneys. I still feel itchy when I talk about it. So because of that, I wanted to return the love and give him a special gift. So I wrapped his car in saran wrap.
Can you give me 3 words to describe Carney?
Besides repulsive, obnoxious, and difficult?
That's 3. That's 3 right there.
Thank you.
Any final thoughts?
Oh, I've had a lot of final thoughts about him.
The last page has never been seen. I miss the touch of your hand when it's reaching for mine. I never walk those in between.
He's special, he knows how to relate to kids, and he gets the job done.
Meet me in an hour baby, you know well. Leave a piece of our life.
Carney, thank you for teaching me the essentials. Pink Floyd and the Beatles. Number 17. The fact that you brag about spending more money on wine in 1 month than I do on daycare for my 4 children is rude.
Go ahead.
Hey Floyd, congratulations, buddy. I can still remember some of those cold mornings where you'd pull in early in the morning and we'd be brushing off the Floyd and repainting it, and you'd pull right in there, first one in, and
211, Carney, 211.
And the last thing is, time to go. Time to go.
And obviously, Jim, we're going to miss you here at Martha Brown. The Floyd spot in the parking lot, undecided yet as to whether we're going to retire that spot or make it into a garden. I'm going to get a committee on that to see what we do with the Floyd spot in the parking lot. But looking forward to just hearing about your successes with your wife and the shelter in Batavia. Maybe we'll make a movie about that someday. And you know, the guitar, the music, the entertainment, everything you do in the classroom to bring history alive, we're going to miss. Your kids are going to miss.
Carney, can't believe you're retiring, but you'll have a great time. You can get a few more dogs. Enjoyed working with you. You were great with kids, great on the accordion, and always great competition between you and Santa Larry.
This is what time's for.
Carney, I'm so glad to be a part of your retirement video. I am going to miss you dearly. I hope you'll continue to take the very long trek back to Fairport and visit us frequently off school grounds as much as possible. I adore you, I love you, I will miss you very, very much next school year.
Jim, congratulations on your retirement. You were a memorable student and a great colleague to work across the hall.
Maybe one of the few people who not only worked with you as a colleague, but had you as a 7th grade student. You were a very cute 12-year-old boy, but you acted like a serious little old man. I'm sorry I can't be there to pin on one last Friday morning boutonniere. Now that we're both retirees, you can stop calling me Mrs. Prince and start calling me Anne.
Describe Carney. Jim the teacher.
When I was asked to be a part of this video, I got really sad because I've been in denial about your retirement. Then I got mad, and it made me want to pop this balloon because I know that you're not going to be here next year. But then I realized that at least I'm not losing my one true love to retirement like Renee is.
It's how we're gonna tame this beast. It's how we're gonna tame this beast. Here we go. Let's get it ready to go,
Number 64. This right here. Why? Why do your students love you this much?
This is what time's for. It's a precious thing.
Here's to you, Jim Carney.
good bourbon.
Ask if